151.5 miles an hour going in. The old record set by Leroy Yarborough, 157.95 in 1969.
So this massive crowd, and they've estimated it at 98,000 plus, coming up with the cheers for that tough Texan from Houston, A.J. Fort. He told us before the race he wanted to run it hard, lead all the way if he could, and he hasn't led all the way, but most of the way, and he wins the Daytona 500, and that's an appropriate sign, isn't it? While the jubilation goes on with the Woods brothers, Charlie Glotzback of Georgetown, Indiana, will finish in second place. Jim Vandiver, Charlotte, North Carolina, third. Benny Parsons, Alabama, North Carolina, fourth. James Hilton, Inman, South Carolina, finishes fifth. And Cale Yarborough of Timmonsville, South Carolina, comes in sixth place.
Here's A.J. Foyt on his last lap as he pounds through the fourth turn and screams down the front chute for the checkered flag, the winner of the Miller 500.
1972 Dodge, streaking along, looking sound and solid, and there are 24 cars winning as we head for the finish. Been a rather dramatic day in the Carolina 500. We hope you've enjoyed it. And here comes Bobby Isaac, and the checkered flag is down for the big fella from Catawba, North Carolina. Richard Petty takes second, and Jim Vandiver flashes across in third spot.
These cars when this one is over.
Foyt's running at him now. This is the last gas. Bobby Allison, and again, lets it drift up high, holds the middle groove now. Foyt running behind him. Foyt's not going to catch him. Bobby Allison wins it. A.J. Foyt is second. Bobby Isaac is third.
60/100ths of a second, the difference.
Allison wins. Foyt second. Isaac third. Back in just a moment.
Here he is off the high bank fourth turn, onto the front straightaway for the checkered flag, and Bobby Allison puts a Chevrolet into the Bristol record books. Winner of the Southeastern 500. Herb Nabb and the Junior Johnson crew are already in victory lane, waiting for the arrival of their car and their driver. Plymouth 43, the first car to complete 500 laps, and Richard Petty is the winner of the Virginia 500. Oh no, look out! Crawford lost it in the fourth turn, hit the wall, and when he ricocheted across the track, he tangled with the leader, Bobby Isaac. David Pearson threads his way through the mayhem to take the lead. Isaac powered his way right through Crawford, but it slowed him up enough to lose the lead. Crawford is all right and gets out of the car. And here comes David Pearson down off the high-banked fourth turn onto the tri-oval for the checkered flag. Here he is out of the fourth turn onto the tri-oval and screams his Dodge Charger under the checkered flag. Buddy Baker wins the Charlotte World 600. He wheels his big red Charger right to the entrance of victory lane and stops. Here he is down the front chute for the checkered flag, and David Pearson wins the Motor State 400. Bobby Allison claims the second place money. Richard Petty, the pre-race favorite, finishes third. Hilton fourth, and Ron Keselowski grabs the fifth spot.
Shove it, do everything you can, but make it run faster. It is Petty who is in that drafting posture. As they whistle down the straight, Allison is also in drafting posture. Pearson up in front. He's the man who is cutting the groove in the heavy air. But he for a moment starts to pull it away, and now let's see if Petty can close it up again. Allison at this particular point does not look like he's got enough left to make a shot at him. And here they come for the checkered flag.
And there's not going to be a move. It's Pearson's race.
David Pearson wins it by about 3.5 or 4 feet. And the pit crew jumps for joy. Tremendous duel here at Daytona. With David Pearson winning just a few feet ahead of Richard Petty, and Bobby Allison finishes in third. We'll be back to talk to the winner in a moment.
Pearson trying for a last lap run at Allison. Halfway through the last turn of the last lap, Pearson knows he can't make it. Allison is looking at the checkered flag, and he's going to win the Southern 500 with Dave Pearson 1/4 of a second behind him. Allison's crew and the Chevy fans are dancing with joy. The order of finish: Allison Chevy, Dave Pearson's Mercury, Richard Petty's Dodge, Fred Lorenzon's Chevy, and H.B. Bailey's Pontiac, with Leroy Yarbrough as relief driver.
With only 4 laps left, Allison again took the lead. And then he wins as Baker is blocked out by a slower car. Allison rolls into victory lane with a check for $19,825 waiting for him.